Yo, yo. Ciao. What's up? You get some better lighting in here. There we go. That works. Oh my gosh, those lights look like ass. All right. What's going on, YouTube? That Super Bowl was crazy. All right. Go let some people get in here. As I get the markets pulled up. Damn, those lights are bad. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go ahead. Tesla. I Oh shit. Yo, am I here? Could you guys see me? I think I messed something up bad. Damn. Okay. I ended another stream on accident. My Discord's gonna hate me. Okay. Give me a second, guys. Let me get this all situated here. Get your favorite stocks typed in here while I get this. Shoot your mind. Yashira. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, guys, just give me a second here. So I usually go live with, I have a private Discord. I usually go live with them right after these streams. And so I accidentally just canceled that. And I have to get this set up here. Shoot. Okay, we're good. All right. How you guys doing? Hopefully you had a good weekend. Hopefully the Super Bowl was good. I thought the Super Bowl was pretty good. I mean, my bet was on the Chiefs, but, you know, whatever. Just saying. The Eagles are, I think the Eagles are a better team, but they didn't win. So it's all good. Just want to run through the markets here. Again, this is for you guys. Let me know what you want me to cover for you. I'll get you covered. No problem. I already have an idea of what I'm watching for tomorrow. I usually watch the same stuff, to be honest. You know, I typically trade SPY. SPY. Today I traded Microsoft. I'll trade Tesla, Nvidia, really any of these big plays here. So I usually trade the same stuff. There's penny stocks I'm looking at too, but usually you guys put me onto those. So if you see any, let me know. Today was interesting though. We had a pretty strong finish on the day, but I think it's deceiving on the S&P 500. So we'll talk through that. Yes, sir. SRNA. Yeah. So how did this run today? Oh, so this actually had the most volume today. This was the top runner. Well, top traded. Doesn't mean it was running. Damn. Okay. So something went on with this. Let me pull it up. Not seeing a whole lot of news. Huh. What the heck? Oh, here we go. All right. Just reading through this here. Oh, they filed for Chapter 11? So what, bankruptcy? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that's probably why it dropped. So this is a little bit tricky. You know, this thing is a micro cap. It's a really small company. And when you file for bankruptcy, as you can imagine, it's going to be a little bit rocky here. I don't know if there's a whole lot to keep them afloat. They definitely need to hold above 22 cents. At least 1 cent, I would think. So, you know, hopefully they're doing okay. They do have earnings up and coming on the 20th. I don't know how earnings are going to go. But a company that's, I mean, this thing is on the brink of bankruptcy here. I would be really careful with this one. Unless you like to short it. It might be good to look at for that. Just reading through it here. They had about $1 billion in assets. Oh, man. It sounds like Silex, whoever Silex is still going to be. Okay, so Sorrento, which is this company, they own a company known as Silex. And Silex is actually not a part of this Chapter 11 filing that's going on. So Silex sounds like they will be okay, which is good because SRNE, they own this company that's actually holding up pretty well, and they're making it sound like there's going to be no impact. I would think there would be at some point, but as long as they have a pipeline in their business that's sustaining and not going after bankruptcy, that could be enough to hold up SRNE. So that is interesting here. It's weird. You know, I've never really seen an instance like that unless, yeah, I've never seen that before. The only time I've seen that is if there ever is an instance where a company's going bankrupt and let's say they have another company over here on the side, if that would ever to happen, they would usually liquidate them or something, but they're saying business as usual, which is very strange. So they have a portion of their business which is not filing for bankruptcy. I have no idea. This is the weirdest thing. Way deep. What's up, brother or sister? What up? What up? SRNE, yeah, I'm not too sure. I would keep my eyes on it because that's an interesting move. It seems, I mean, as you can imagine, it's manipulated, but, I don't really know. Sounds like they have some underlying strength there. Yeah, hopefully that helped. I don't know. I when I see something odd, I pay more attention to it. I'm not going to be here and, you know, cheerlead this thing. I don't know where the hell it's going. They filed for Chapter 11. They're trading at 22 cents a share, but it could be susceptible to a play here. Right, some form of manipulation, because that is very strange. It's almost like, hey, let's force this thing down, right, and then find an excuse to drive it up later when we come out with surprise earnings in a week from now. I'm completely speculating. I have no idea. Very strange. Cool. What up, gangster goblins? Let me know if you want me to chart your stock. Some of the top runners I'm looking at today for small caps. Right, got my little volume scanner here. If you want to know about it, too bad. You got to be in my private Discord. You want to be in it? Link in the description, brother or sister. All right, so VLON, right? This is one of the top ones popping up on my scanner here. Looks pretty bullish, right? Looks bullish. All right, a little bit of a wedge here. Not too bad, right? Got some good volume in. Second highest on the day. Well, at least filtered by my scanner for volume, so it looks pretty good. All right, Wish is getting a little bit of smoke here. I don't know where it's coming from. I remember being in this thing a long time ago, right? Watching this thing when the Atlas crew was pumping it up back when it was $9, right? I think it was $9. Maybe they did a split. Or maybe they said it was going to $9. Anyways, I was in this thing deep, you know, deep enough to try to make money off it. Got out, cut my losses, didn't want to hold the bag. But this thing is spiking out of nowhere, and I'm not really sure why. Let's take a look. Let's see. So it sounds like it's sympathetic. Hold on a second here. So Citron Research made a bullish comment on the stock on Twitter. Okay, so that's why it's exploding today. The Wish business model seemed terminal, then everything changed. It's now become the most asymmetrical opportunity in the market. Okay, so that's crazy. It just shows you how these penny stocks move, man. It's ridiculous. There's some company tweeted about Wish, and it's up 40%. What does that even mean? It's actually up higher than that. That is wild. Mullen, I don't like to pay attention to this thing. It moves like crap. Tops, not seeing a whole lot there. Palantir, I think they have earnings. Actually, they had them today. Right. Solid growth company, right? It's going to have its heyday someday. They have, they're government subsidized, so they're sitting pretty good with those contracts that they have. I believe it's even more cybersecurity or cloud-based, which is good, right? That's more the future here. But yeah, this company's not too bad, right? Their CEO's a goon. I don't know if he ever gets haircuts or showers. I mean, it looks like he doesn't do either. But he's a billionaire, so get it, sonny. Ford, right? Ford's a good company, man. You can't ever doubt Ford, right? Dow component. Strong. Ford, right? This is a really good company. Okay, Chevy's better. But, hey, they make a good tranny. I can't even talk right now. They have a good tranny, okay? And I'm talking about the mechanical part. So, Ford's moving, all right? Holding up a little bit here. Be patient with it, but it's been higher lows the last, 3 weeks here. So it's pretty good. It's lifting up. Speaking of lift, the lift is not lifting. It's dumping, right? This looks terrible. There's opportunity for a gap fill here if you want to take a look at that in between about $16 and $12.25. There's a nice little gap there on Lyft. Maybe we lift back up there. I don't know. Lyft looks like trash. Still cheaper than Uber. BBD, I don't know anything about this thing. CLNN, terrible. Yo, hit that like. Daniel's right. Look, more likes, more stock analyses. Less likes, less stock analyses, man. What do you want? You said from Florida. What's up, brother? Palantir to the moon. Yeah, Palantir's a $30 to $50 stock in my 5-year outlook. I think it's a decent company you can diversify with. Not financial advice. I just like I like a lot of growth companies, right, that are forward thinking, but you're gonna have to be really patient with this bad boy, man. Back when it had its heyday, when every company was ripping. Yeah, man, that stuff was crazy. Let's see here. Let's see what else we got. Intel, Neo. Neo's always a good one. Neo updates coming this week. Price target should be flousing. Right, Neo's moving. All right, we talked about these levels down here in my video last week, so there should be no surprises from my Neo Knights. All right, we talked about the scenarios with Neo. We talked about this channel. We talked about breaking out of it and what levels we could see on the way down, and we've hit those levels so far. All right, Lumen. Take that off. AMC to the moon. So Ants Trades on YouTube, he said AMC is going to be $145 last week. So, yeah, good call, dude. Good thing his YouTube channel is growing really fast, For nothing. Freaking clowning, man. RUM has a chance to go positive in revenue this quarter, but I can't make sense of their chart. RUM? Yeah. All right. We'll take a look here. So there's not a lot to make sense of. The main thing is you don't have a lot of data points, right? So RUM just went public last fall, right? So brand new on the exchange here on the NASDAQ as of last fall. So you don't really have a lot of data points. It's hard to analyze anything with this. At this point, you're going to want more of a fundamental background. To me, it's failing, right? It's losing some structure here. You know, it was holding higher lows for a little bit of time here. Price was trading pretty flat, and then you had a big slap down. So right now it looks like it's kind of retracing this range that it's in right here, right? So, you know, from that high to this low, right? Price just looks like it's like, you know, it's coming back, retracing, and then it'll probably have some continuation downwards from here. That'd be my guess, especially with that 4-hour candle here. Let's look at the daily real quick. Yeah, it looks like it's just price action just looks like it's failing here, and I would expect some continuation to the downside for now. I mean, the one thing that you can watch is this support here that is holding us up for now, which is about $8.80. As long as we hold above that, you know, we're sitting Gucci. But, you know, it does look bearish, okay? Won't sugarcoat it. It looks bearish. It looks like it can come down some more, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, it does move a little goofy. It does. Yeah, this is goofy as hell. German, what up, man? Sean Flynn, Tim. What up, baby? What are you guys looking at? Let me know. We got a couple more minutes. We got like 15. I can get you charted. You know how fast I can chart, right? I'll get you. No problem. Let's see. One I've been really watching is Boeing. This is one of my secret plays. This is one I'm really keeping my eyes on here. I'm looking for, you know, obviously some upside here. So Boeing's kind of trading in this little bit of this range here. All right, so I'm looking for a range break. So this is, I'll give you guys some sauce, YouTube, you know, all 5 of you here, right? I'll hook you all up for attending. Appreciate your love and support. Hit that like. But, you know, I'm watching this range here on Boeing. It looks pretty good. Volume is supporting the move here, and I'm just looking for clearance to the upside, man. This guy's a gangster. His last name's Clarence. So I'm really watching this high of like 219.25. But right now, Boeing looks like it could have a really nice pump to the upside. So I'm watching Boeing calls pretty close this week. I think this thing could be a ripper. That's one of my secret plays. So that's all you get for yourselves. Let's see here. Xpon, Rig. You can pay attention to some energy stocks too. I'm starting to see energy pick up a lot lately, like that sector. So it'd be good to pay attention to some energy related, you know, small caps, right? So, you know, HUSA, right? HUSA's one. Keep an eye on HUSA this week. You could see some sympathy there. Another one is IMPP, Imperial Petroleum. Oh, look, it ripped today, right? I didn't even know that it did, to be honest with you. Actually, I lied. There's one guy in my Discord that he's an IMPP god. I mean, he watches this thing like damn church every Sunday, dude. Straight religion, all right? He's on it. But keep your eye on the energy sector. And there's a lot of stocks that are sympathetic to IMPP, at least historically speaking. I don't know if today necessarily, but I'd watch this here. And one thing to think about, too, is, you know, keep your eyes on the radar for a lot of short squeezes potentially the next couple months here. As the market has been selling off for so long, if we do start to have a gradual recovery, whether we avoid this recession or soft landing or whatever we get, I would expect a lot more short squeezes to happen. So keep your eyes on the radar for that the next couple months or weeks this year, okay? Short squeeze plays, keep them on your radar. Doesn't mean they're going to happen, but there's a much greater chance of them happening kind of this season, these next few seasons of trading versus, you know, all of last year. So one thing to keep in mind, Fastly looks pretty good. What I'm looking at too, this one looks abnormally bullish. That's a very strong close today on Fastly. Earnings up and coming. Could be some pre-anticipatory running. I'm not sure if there was news. George Soros, maybe. Let me see. I'm not too sure what's going on with that. All right, let's cover you guys. I wonder if Palantir stock will pop like crazy because of good earnings. Maybe. You got to remember it's a growth stock. So for things to keep running, it needs to have investors and it needs to have money, high level. It needs to have money pulled into it. So maybe volume seems normal, at least the last couple weeks here. Nice little pop from earnings, but other than that, it seems pretty tame. I think it's a good company. I do. We could see some more upside for sure. I'm not bearish on it. I'm just realistic about it. Okay, it's only a $9 stock, so it's gonna take some money to come into it for it to start moving to the upside. But maybe earnings were so good that we could have some follow through. It's not uncommon. Excuse me, allergies. Okay, Boyle, you're in an ETF for Trust Bloomberg ETF. Okay. So you're looking for it to go up soon? The hell does that mean? You're looking for everything to go up soon. I'm sure everybody with money in anything would, right? So with this, so it's trading at all-time lows. Okay, went public. It looks like this ETF went public early 2020, right after COVID, right around COVID crash. This thing went public. I don't know what affects this. Okay, one thing I can tell you is the price is squeezing a little bit here, right? Lower highs, higher lows. All right, so getting a little bit towards an inflection point here. It's something you can keep your eyes on. It doesn't mean a whole lot, but at least we're seeing the price action be responsive here. So that's one thing we can get excited about when we have price action that's changing character just a little bit here, interim, versus just this narrow kind of trend we've been seeing where it's just lower lows and lower highs the last couple weeks here. We're starting to see a little bit change in that character, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I like this. I like that something's different. Again, I'm not a pumper. I'm not going to sit here and, cheerlead your stocks, guys, because I want to be realistic with you, right? Too many YouTubers out there, they're full of shit. They're going to say, like, this thing's going to the moon and all that. No, I don't do that shit, okay? Even with NIO, I'm not going to tell you it's going to the moon. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you a fair assessment, right, based on technicals as to whether or not it has a chance of going up or down soon. And we'll look at both scenarios, okay? But for this, I don't really know. It's a good thing that it's moving. Daily chart. You have a lot of volume that's been coming in the last month here in particular. It's very interesting. Could be accumulating based on, basic market structure. So when you see a lot of volume being plotted below as something's trading lower, it's either getting manipulated, it could be decaying, or it's getting accumulated. So people are building up their shares before they're getting ready to take it up. But this is decaying so much that I don't know anything about this thing. I don't know what this is. So just, that's all I got from the technicals, right? I wish I could help you more. Carvana. Yeah, so this thing, CVNA, this thing is really beaten down, but it was extremely overvalued, so it needs to. So they do have earnings up and coming. Carvana has earnings on 10 days from now, so next Thursday. So keep your eyes on that because we could see some pre-anticipatory running. It has been extremely volatile the last about month here. Very volatile, very active. Yeah, interesting. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know where all this movement's coming from. I mean, look at the volume down here. This thing's in go mode. So Carvana's been moving like a beast. Short term. Let's see here. Yeah, just short term, I'd be a little bit careful here. Just trying to see. The one thing I don't like is that this candle body here on the daily right? Closed above. Sorry, closed below this candle right here. So it looks like we could be shifting downward here, at least in the short term. We're seeing price action form, you know, lower highs. So price is cooling down a little bit here. I went out here and drew a trend line for you. Just trying to speculate where it could land, you know, when and if, you know, maybe we somehow land around here just in time for earnings as well. Buy dips, eat chips, not financial advice. Let's see, 4 hour. Yeah, for this one, we're just gonna have to go one day at a time. There's definitely gonna be some breathing room. I think, you know, we could definitely get down here, and this is a good area that, you know, price would like to get to. Right, there's a lot of liquidity sitting out around this area, especially, and it's aligned with that trend line, so not a bad thing to look at there. Yeah, this thing's been in go mode recently, man. I don't know what the deal is with this. But yeah, keep tabs on Carvana. VFC. I think this was one I was watching today. No, not VFC. It was a different one. Sorry. I can't tell you all my secrets. All right. VFC. We got a few minutes here, guys. I do have to get going here, and we got to go private with the Discord here, as we do every day, except for weekends, because the stock market ain't open. Well, we get them on Sundays. Yeah, VFC, pretty bearish. It's getting a little oversold, but I mean, you have substantial lower highs here. The only thing I'd feel better about is if we can confirm a bounce right here, which I don't think we have yet. The volume's looking nice, it's coming in, but if we can confirm a bounce here, that'll paint us a lower high. If we can paint a lower high here, that's a really good sign. That's a really good sign, especially coming off being so oversold. So it's not out the game yet. It's starting to curl here, but do not get flanked out by this, okay? I'm gonna tell you why, because I know how these algorithms move, and I'm telling you right now, there's a big pocket of liquidity right here, okay? So what price is gonna do? It's gonna try to grab this. This could be the situation. Not saying it's gonna happen, but likely what could be happening is price is gonna come up. It's gonna grab that liquidity before it continues further back down, right? So it's gonna gobble up some shares. You might be able to scalp the pump on the way up, but I would not pay no mind to this push right now until we get at least above this prior high at about $29. If we can't get above $29, this is probably just retracement right here, and it's getting ready to take us further down, okay? So we need a confirmed bounce here before we get way too excited about anything, all right? That's an interesting thing to note too, right? A little bit of counter trend action you can possibly scalp too. So like I said, we could see a little bit of a pump here short term, right, to continue further up. But, right, as you can imagine, right, there's a lot of liquidity resting above the current price because, you know, we just pretty much had this waterfall here is what I'm going to call it. So, yeah, not bad, but don't get too excited. Okay, not yet. Hopefully that helped. Gang! Hopefully I didn't blow your ears either. Leave me a like. Hey, if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Hit that subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss another live stream. I'll be going live stream probably at least 2 more times this week, so be sure to catch those. Guys, I loved having you tonight. As small as the group is and whatever, right? I love that I can be able to serve each and every one of you. So if you need help, guys, it's free. I chart for free. I don't think any other YouTuber is going to be doing this, and they're not going to be feeding you value, you know, in parallel. So subscribe, turn on notification bell, right? Notification bell, I say that because I go live, and it's not the same time every day. It's generally at night. So I don't want you to miss it. That's why you need your notification bell on, okay? Other than that, I'm not going to spam you with anything. It's not like that. But other than that, I'll see you guys soon. If you want to join my private Discord channel, we give out trade signals every single day. We do options. We have 5 We have 6 different analysts. We do options. We do live trading. We do learning sessions every week. We do options alerts, penny stock alerts, forex alerts, crypto alerts. All that's for you. Link is in the description. Go ahead and check that out if you're interested. You have nothing to lose when you click the link. It's just of interest. So go ahead and check that out if you are interested. Other than that, I got to head out and serve my private Discord. I'll see you guys soon. Gang.